Hello, this is Lynn Silver, and I've tried this about 10 times, I think. And, so I want to try to get this over with. And, sorry I haven't done last week. I was just unmotivated and, school stuff, other stuff, yeah. And it just sort of weighed me down and unmotivated me to do anything. So, yeah, sorry for that. So, let's try to finish this. It may be short, it may be long. I just need to get it through so I can go back in my bed and mess around so I could just relax. Okay, let's do this. I then say, okay, I'm intrigued by your offer, but what are the things I have to do? Nezu then says, well, as a nurse, you will help the other nurse that will need assistance due to her old age. She is the recovery girl. May or may not have heard of her. As a nurse, you will go with certain classes and training, and with field trips. Of course, your work will depend on what students come on the clock, and you may come off the clock if it's severe, which will be uncommon, but do be prepared. We will provide you with an apartment. However, if you already have a residence then that is fine as well. And your salary would be of $87,000 a year. That will be more than enough, I presume. Having a normal living... Jesus, it's so... By the way, I'm in my closet. I'm in the closet. Ironic. But, yeah, so if I sound a little different, sorry. It's just I'm in a very tight space and I think I'm claustrophobic. I don't know. I haven't went to the doctor about it. Jesus. Fuck it. Okay. Having a normal living home would be small and wouldn't support me as well, but it would be a new experience. But how would I support Junior and Finley? I can't leave them here. That would be too much. Even if they are servants, I'll miss them too much. So I need a place that is big enough for my smaller form, which is not as small as normal people, but I digress. I could get a house near the sea. That would be nice. I say, yes, that'll be good enough. So when will I begin working? Nezu then says, 10 months of training has started 9 months ago, which gives you about a month to settle in. But the entrance exam will be held at the end of the 10 months, and then a 3-week wait before the students actually go to school. So you will have little less than 2 months. I mean, it may not be a lot of time, but just enough to get situated and get more comfortable with humans to not attack them. Would I be considered a villain? I say, Nezu, that'll be enough time for me. Thank you for the partnership to work with you, but do know your place. A god is something much greater than you, and do not expect me to fight for you, Nezu. Nezu then says, of course, that's just asking too much from you, who has already done so much for us. Let me ask you this. Would you like to come with us on our journey back to Japan? I guess that would be helpful, not having to go by sea every time, so this will be nice. I answered the rodent thing that called himself Nezu. I agree upon your offer, so when would you think we could go? A day? 12 hours? An hour? Nezu then says, "We can leave within 2 hours due to the plane already coming. So do be patient with us." I guess everything going my way might not is an expectation. So I can wait. I'm not a fool, unlike centuries ago. Nezu made calls with the little service they had, and got the plane going a bit faster from what I heard. From my understanding, it was bigger than usual due to my size, but I told them I can shrink to my other sizes, which was shorter than All Might's, so there's no problem with getting another plane. So it would be soon until they arrived. After a while, a plane flew overhead and then landed a few miles away, in sight. Nezu then said it was our plane. By this time, I had Junior and Finley ready to go. We entered the plane. Ugh, fuck. As we entered, Finley ran around on the plane before picking the window seat and making Junior sit next to her, making me sit on the aisle seat. It was a long 17 hours. We got to the airport, but even though I'm a god, that was tiring. I just wanted to go to sleep or take a nap, something. We walked outside the airport, where we were greeted by a limo. I haven't seen one in a long damn time. We get in. I do have to admit, it was comfortable, and the limo had snacks, so that was nice. We were dropped off at an apartment. It was nice, not gonna lie. I thanked the driver and went inside with Junior and Finley. I was sleepy and had no energy to do much, so I passed out on the couch quickly. And I guess Junior and Finley found their rooms in that time. In the morning, I got a knock on my door, which was irritating, but I got up and walked over to the door to find Nezu, or who I'd like to call the embodiment of nature fucking shit up. But I know nature was only a small part of his creation, and humans actually played a huge part in his creation. But I won't say I'm not impressed, but a really odd way to show what you can do. I snap out of my train of thought and say, "How can I help you, Nezu?" Nezu says with a smile, "I have brought you a phone, since in person isn't always a good plan to contact someone. So I have a phone that you can have. You can think of it as a present of some sorts, if you would like." Huh. I've seen these before. Last time I saw them, they had cords connect to them, but this is the future, so I should get used to it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're good. My computer was weird. Okay. Where are we? Oh no. Okay. I then say, "Oh, thank you. I'll make sure not to break it or anything." Nezu then says, "Good to hear. Now that this is over, I will excuse myself. Oh, also, you will come to UA to meet your co-workers in a week. Is that fine with you? If not, we can extend that if you would like." I say, "In a week is fine. That's more than enough time. Well, goodbye, Nezu. Have a pleasant day." "You too, Midoriya." He then leaves and I close my door. I guess it's time to see what this phone can really do. In that time, I was messing around with my new phone. It had already been a week since, which was terrifyingly surprising and gave me a scare, but instead of my normal wear, I wore some modern clothes, as some would say. I got ready with a nice white suit, wearing some jewelry, making the suit look even nicer. I called Nezu real quick and said, I don't know what to do with my kids. I don't know people, so I can't get a babysitter. And I don't know if I'm allowed to even bring them along. So what's up? Nezu chuckles at me and says, you can bring them with you. I'm sure the rest wouldn't mind meeting your kids. I say, thanks, Nezu. I hang up quickly and get Finley and Junior in the similar outfit as mine to match. And honest to God, they looked amazing. We were met with a limo, of course, outside our house. It took us to UA. We got off and were met with Nezu. Welcome. The rest of your co-workers are in the break room, so if you would follow me. I nod and we follow Nezu into a room where I see some of the heroes that were in the exploration team that went to my temple. Nezu then says, this is our new employee and his children. You can introduce yourself. What do I go with? Japanese one? Or my actual one? Japanese. I am Izuku Midoriya. This is my son, Junior, and this is my daughter, Finley. A woman with dark hair runs up to Junior, who was holding Finley, and says, "Aw, she's so cute, and you are too." How am I supposed to react to this? Junior stood there awkwardly and ran behind me and held Finley in his arms, and then mentioned to me to hold her, so I do. And the lady then laughs awkwardly and says, "Hi, I'm Namuri Kayama, and my hero name is Midnight. I was the one of the people on the exploration team that met you." She puts her hand out to shake my hand, and of course, moving Finley to my other arm, and I shake her hand. I say, "It's nice to meet you too. I will be the other nurse here, accompanying the other nurse for the school. Good to see you again, Miss? She then says, "No need to call me that. I sound old. Just call me Namuri, yeah. Or Midnight, if that's easier." I say, "Okay, Midnight." She smiles, and then a man who was also on the exploration team with long hair came up to me and say, "I'm Hisashi Yamada. I also was on the exploration team, but I don't think we talked a lot at all. So yeah, my hero name is President Mike. Good to have another nurse with us since next year's coming soon, so accidents will be common." I say, "No problem. I promise to work hard. These people aren't that bad, I guess. I guess I did a good job." I am then approached by a very sleep-deprived man. He then says, "I'm the teacher of 1A, who probably will have the most accidents here." Mike then says, "Hey, don't say that. You don't know." The sleep-deprived man then says, "What? It's true. It always happens." He looks back to me and says, "Well, my name is Shota Aizawa. My hero name is Eraserhead. Only come to me if you need something." Well, he's straightforward, not saying that's a bad thing. I then say, "So, where's the nurse that I will be helping?" Nezu then says, "She is currently not here, but when you come on the entrance exam day, you will get a chance to meet her. If not, we could schedule something where you two could meet if you'd like." I say, "No need to schedule anything. You said she was old, so it's better to meet when she is here voluntarily, not when she's not." Nezu then says, "Okay, if that is what you want."
Girl, what the hell are you doing in here? I have your report card. You could have told me. I didn't know she was in there.
Okay, let's continue. That was my mom. God damn it. Yes, in that sense. Okay, if that is what you want. Well, you can talk for a bit, and this meeting will be over. I got to talk with these people, and they were actually really nice and funny. A variety of people, kind of like the SMP. I wonder where Eric is at this moment. Okay, that is the end. God damn it, my leg hurts. And sorry for the interruption. Yeah, that was my mom. I'm in the closet for a reason. For both. Okay, let's end this. Have a good day, night, whatever the hell's time zone you are, and comment, like, subscribe. Yeah. Bye.